Hi all. In this vlog of 2025, my first vlog of this year, will be about the diet. We need to have a healthy diet, right? Yeah, so might be confused if it's healthy or unhealthy, balanced diet or imbalanced diet, or vegetarian or non-vegetarian. Well, firstly, I would like to tell I am not a pure vegetarian, but I'll speak the fact. So there was an ecologist, a US ecologist named Raymond Lindman, who discovered a new law. It's known as Lindman's 10% law. What it says is that at any trophic level, any living being, it receives like 10% of energy. Remaining 90% of energy is released into the atmosphere or environment. Now the plant gets energy from the sun in the form of sunlight. Yeah, there is a process known as photosynthesis. And this, Lindman's 10% law, it has to be studied in the 10th standard NCRT. It was there in the year 2021. Yeah, study. That's what. So students, you might be aware of that. Yeah. So what? Yeah. So let me come to the law. So now the plant receives just 10 joules of energy. 1000 joule of energy falls on the plant, but 10 joule is absorbed by the plant, and remaining 990 joule of energy is released into the atmosphere. Now, this plant is going to be eaten by the deer. Now, it's going to be 10 joules. Now, when this 10 joule gets transferred to the deer, how it will be? 1 joule will be absorbed by the deer, and the remaining 9 joules will be released into the atmosphere. Okay. Now, this deer is going to be eaten by the lion. How much does the lion absorb now? Just 0.1% of joules. And remaining 0.9 released into the atmosphere again, in the form of heat. Only 0.1 joule of energy is absorbed by the lion. So basically, the deer has absorbed more energy than the lion. But why is it that, you might say then, yeah, how come? The lion is mightier than the deer, and that's why the lion preyed or fed on the deer. It captured the deer, right? Well, what is a lion at first? Lion is a carnivore. What's the feature of a carnivore? Carnivore's job is to hunt on its prey, other animals. So, according to its features, their body structure varies. That's it. And it's nature's law, right? They have to feed on animals. Yeah, that's why we classify it into three categories: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. So deer is a herbivore. It feeds only on plants, and we don't see its strength because it does not get involved into any kind of violent activities like that of the carnivore, such as lion. That's what. But based on the features, the lion has. That's why the capabilities to hunt down animals, but the energy received is less compared to that of the deer. That's what. Now what happens? Okay, now you might say the chicken contains fats, proteins, and all, right? On the other hand, fish contains vitamins. Yeah, everything is true, it contains. And we say if we consume them, it's beneficial for us. Yeah, it's beneficial, but how much joules again? How much energy? Comparatively less again, right? Because they got an energy from one source, and when we consume them, it decreases again. It's what? Now there are another things. Yeah, now what about the vitamins? Moreover, why do these animals contain the vitamins or proteins or fats? For their survival, right? By slaughtering them, we are taking away their right to live. Actually, logically, what we are doing is wrong. Yeah, technically, even though it's legal by law, it indeed is wrong. Yeah, because the thing is that animals, they don't know to speak. They lack the ability to speak. That's the only difference. The feelings are same of that as humans. And we humans, since we have got a lot of intelligence, we are kind of misusing them. That must not be. Remember, friends, there was a time when the world was, heckled by the dinosaur. Right, what destruction it led to. And at last, what happened to the dinosaurs now? It's extinct. I'm not talking about that way, but that sense, yeah. But that's what. We must not harm any creatures unnecessarily. If they harm us, we harm them. Otherwise, why do we need to? Another thing, people say is that, if we don't feed on the animal population will explode. But on the other hand, human population is also exploding, right? Does that mean we slaughter the human beings? No, we don't. So it's a kind of, what to say, yeah, some kind of issues, some misunderstandings that's leading to this. And another thing is, yeah, this animal lifespan is not greater than the humans. It's far less, because this chicken, it lives for how many years? Right? Not even a decade. Not even a decade. Human lifespan is, yeah, way beyond this. 2 times or 3 times or 4 times, yeah, way beyond this lifespan. Yeah. And now let me tell, can you prepare a non-vegetarian item without a vegetarian? You take the chicken or the fish in its raw form itself and fry it. You should not add any ingredients, okay? Just the raw fish or chicken. Fry it, have it. How would it be? Is it that way? Yeah. So you need the salt, turmeric, chili powder, garlic paste, ginger paste, curry leaves, pepper, right? Without these, the chicken or the fish, it's worthless now. You won't be able to have it. Yeah. So the human body is made to digest actually the vegetarian product. That's why vegetarian food, it gets digested easily compared to the non-veg. Non-vegetarian item might take around 12 hours, but the vegetarian food might get digested within a period of 8 hours. Yeah. Oh. And moreover, these animals, be it the pork or the chicken, any animals, even the buffalo, they often get infected with many diseases. Like, all are aware of the bird flu, the swine flu. What happens then? Not only that the chicken is dead of the disease, many chickens are culled to prevent the spread. And that way, the chickens which are also not infected are also slaughtered. And that chicken, we don't consume them. Even though it's not infected, we don't consume them because it's doubtful whether it has been infected with the bird flu. So we don't consume them. That's it. So that's what I told you. Their lifespan is way shorter than the human lifespan. Anything can happen to them. We are misusing our authority on them. And there have been cases. Yeah. Now, let me talk about with reference to the People's Republic of China. There was a great famine, great destruction. Many lives were lost. Around 15 million lives were lost during the 3-year period from 1958 to 61. So what happened? At first, most of the Chinese were vegetarians. Then, the government legalized poaching of many animals, carnivorous animals. Right? That's why the Chinese people feed on a variety of animals which we don't consume them that way. Which we don't consume. Yeah, that's the way it's done there. So some say, it's a belief or tradition of the Chinese. Well, more than a tradition, the chief reason or primary reason is the famine of 1958 to 61. Yeah. And now in the Africas, such as in Mozambique or Zimbabwe, there now very recently, just a few months back, the government over there has legalized poaching. Again, they are not able to feed their families, so they can hunt down animals, and in a raw form. What to say, right? Very pathetic. What happens when you feed on these animals? There is no guarantee. These animals, when you randomly you slaughter them and you have it, and you don't know how to cook. You That's what happening in China as well. Many diseases. It said that the COVID-19 virus was found in one of the wild boars. Yeah. Then from that, its intestine it spread, and very infectious. It turned, and yeah, that's what. You must understand that every living creature has the right to live. Because when human beings were born, was no practice of, no concept of slaughtering or killing an innocent living being. Right? Because the chicken or the fish, anything that exists, it needs the vitamins or minerals just like us. Like how we need it for our survival, they need it for their survival. So what if the animals also think one day, yeah, the human beings are feeding on us at a significant rate. What if we consume them? Then what would we feel? We would feel very afraid, right? That's what. And what can be done? It must be minimized. We feel such things never happens, but we don't know what will happen in the future. And it's also said that, dear friends, humans will be extinct in one day or the other. So we need to treat everyone with equal respect. Yeah, there are some restrictions on some animals being hunted, but not other animals, like the chicken or the goat, the pig, and so on. We need to understand everyone has the right to live. So why don't we create an environment wherein we all of us live together in peace and harmony? Yeah. Because now you talk about the fats. Fats, yeah, it's present in lady's finger. Calcium is present in the milk. Now let me come to the egg. Egg, yeah, again. Some say it's living, some say it's not living. But what it is? It's like an embryo, a baby chick inside it. So some believe that it's a kind of life, so that's why they don't consume. On the other hand, some say it's not a living being, so they consume it. Well, regarding that, I don't have much opinion. Yeah, it's either living or non-living, maybe. That's why some said it's vegetarian. Yeah. So I'm not being a pro-vegetarian, but yeah, that's why I told at the beginning I'll speak the fact. Yeah. It's what? Now, the people say. Now, even if I say this, there might be differing opinions still. Right. So we must bring a change. And there are many who won't be able to abandon it still. But at least you can minimize. And this non-vegetarian food items, it's leading to a lot of waste. Lots of waste are being generated. And how does it feel like? When you cut the vegetables, or how would it be? It doesn't stink, right? If the chicken you slaughter, and how would you buy the chicken? You will hold the chicken and do you smell it this way? Like the fruits or vegetables? Hi, do you smell the chicken that way? Shack! It stinks. Now coming to the fish as well, the same. The water's stinky. Especially the sardines or the crab. Hey, right. You feel it that way. Be it the mango, wow, or tomato, yeah, you will be able to sense the smell, right? That's what. Now let me come to the fish. Now the fish, it said that, the fish dies on its own. We are not at all responsible for it. That we say that way, but is it really? No, it really is not. Why? Because the fish is a living creature. How does it die? When it comes out of the water, why does it come out? Why does it come out? It might come out due to the waves when it reaches the shore, yeah. But what happens? It dies on its own. But when we see them, are we making an attempt to put it onto the shore? Very few do that. What the majority does, yeah, they will take a net and they'll grab it and take it home and cook them. Right? It's very delicious. Slaughtered an innocent living being and consuming them, you're saying it's very delicious. Same with the chicken. Either the sort of the chicken or the goat or the pig. Wow, it's very delicious, right? What a taste. Poor thing is being slaughtered that we are not aware of. Yeah. That's what. Like, they have the right to live like us. The only thing is that, they don't have the ability to express. The pain they feel is the same. Okay? So we must minimize it at the max. And yeah, now rich in vitamins, it's oranges. Yeah. And yeah, other vegetables can be taken raw, like the carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes. Yeah, you don't need to cook them, right? The olives, but it can be, that's why it's made as salad. But on the other hand, can you make a non-vegetarian as a salad? No, you won't. You immediately you see them, hey, cook it or keep it away. That's the reaction, right? But vegetarian, it can be used anyway. That's what. Okay. So let's create an environment where all the living beings, with including all kinds of animals or insects, will live together in peace and harmony together till the end. Right? So should I feed on you now? I'll be non-vegetarian? No, I will be a vegetarian. Okay? Bye. But wait, not that easily. Now, there are some chickens, right, which you pet. What happens? Will you slaughter that chicken which you pet? You won't feel right. Why? Because it's your chicken. But you go to the stall and you slaughter the chicken, you feel it and you feed them, and whoa, it's good. So understand that, not the chicken in the stall is less valued or the chicken in your home is valued. Every life is equal. Everything is a living creature. Everything has its own value. So thank you, dear friends. Thank you very much.